Hello, ladies and gentlemen, a short video because I received something on Twitter today. Actually, thanks everyone who is, well, sometimes I receive very interesting information on my account from people whom I don't know. And actually, yeah, today was a very special case because, okay, of course, I'm checking a lot of things, but sometimes missing certain very important videos or something. And today I received some video. I will show you part of it, and that was really completely shocking to me. I mean, but let's first come to the Danya's answer, which you probably all know. We exchanged videos with him. I'm answering his video here with answering Danya. The Wall is the name of my video on my YouTube channel. Danya published some angry answer explaining that okay, it was, well, he never cheated here. By the way, is a moment where he establishes one again that I have never cheated, and so on and so on. Well, I refute quite many things he's saying in my answer, but here is the episode which was really like shocking. And of course I understand that all these Chesscom Pocket bloggers, YouTubers like Gotham and so on, of course they will not even mention it, as usual, as they always do. They only mention what Chesscom allows them to mention. Yeah, and but in general, I believe it's a huge scandal. I mean, huge scandal, and we all missed it only because, well, all those news makers, YouTubers, they're just covering it, and they didn't write, as I understand, anything about it. I haven't heard, but actually it is a huge scandal. So let's see this video. So Danya, it's about a year ago. Danya is playing with amateurs, you know, like educational games, 10 minutes. That's fine, perfectly good. I mean, explaining them the mistakes which they do. But then at some point, you know, when you stream a lot, you only, you know, you can only play perfect. Yeah, you win all the games, your play can be perfect, but your speech, sometimes you make mistakes. And suddenly at some point of the stream, Danya is by mistake, I'm sure, and I'm sure he regrets a lot, as some other streamers regret a lot what they've said sometimes, yeah, and he is actually revealing that he's using an engine. So believe me or not, openly, you know, on camera. So okay, let's go this moment. So here,
this has the positive byproduct of cementing the e4 pawn. So if white takes on e4, we take with the f pawn,
of course,
keeping the center closed.
He's actually blundering.
And now we're finally ready to jump into g5 with the knight. And we are not fearing a check on h8 because the king just slides out to f7.
Yeah, there is not much.
Now we don't have to play knight g5. That's not mandatory. But I will do that just to demonstrate how futile a check on h8 actually is.
Yeah.
And now look at white's bishop.
Yeah, now
totally buried,
if you saw my videos, glances on the right side, and then you know, all of a sudden some words which, yeah, probably none of us would expect.
Useless, and we're officially scot-free. So we're up a piece. We've disarmed the attack, queen to d7. Okay, so I actually briefly, this move flickered across my mind, and then I was like, wait, we have a knight on b8 that we have not yet developed.
Okay.
Now we've developed it. And now we'll start taking stuff. Rook takes f2.
Now the point that he relaxes a bit too much, and as you know, as we say in Russian, there is a proverb that a word is not a bird. If it already fly away, you cannot catch it anymore. You cannot take it back. And that is what's happening here.
Yeah. I wish white would resign here, but
listen carefully.
I don't think he's going to. Yeah, this is interesting, actually. The engine, wow, this is really cool. So we'll have some interesting analysis to do after the game.
Very interesting.
I'm looking at the engine, and actually it's not...
You're looking at the engine, Daniel. But you are playing. And you are saying that you never cheated. I mean, sorry, but this is exactly by all definition a cheating. And especially bad that you are doing it, I mean, against very weak players. I mean, you don't need it at all. Also, to explain the mistakes, you don't need to explain an engine to explain that queen d7 is probably a mistake because you're losing the queen. Danya, why you are using an engine? during a game. Chesscom, another question. I mean, maybe it's a habit, I don't know, but I'm asking questions. Maybe this question you can try to answer. I mean, what made you use the engine? You cannot explain this game without an engine, yeah? Even, I mean, doesn't matter if you play for rating, without rating, who cares? It's a cheating, it's by all definition cheating. And you say you never cheated. Yeah, then later there was somebody who wrote that, okay, actually it's Chesscom allowed it. Then, first of all, even if they would allow me, I would never do this. It's one thing. Secondly, then the questions are to Chesscom. Why? Chesscom, why are you allowing someone, especially very famous player, YouTuber, to use engine against amateurs, or maybe not only against amateurs? What is happening there? Are you promoting cheating? What is happening? And if you didn't allow, why the person was not punished for actually very, very obvious, clear violation of your main rules? As of course, if you're so much into fighting with cheating as you pretend. I have my doubts. So this is a very valid question, and I'm sorry, this time, Dania, Chesscom, you cannot get out without answering this very direct question. What is this? And okay, the last thing about Chesscom, I mean, I know for myself the answer, but I would still like to listen to Dani, for example, who actually a year ago, for example, he actually very clearly showed his attitude, and maybe Chesscom attitude, in this moment where actually he rewarded a cheater who admitted that he was cheating with a diamond membership because he made a compliment to Dani. Very nice. Listen to this fragment.
Yeah.
I only cheated to be first in the league and get a free membership.
Yeah.
I don't have enough money to afford one. I've always played fair before.
Of course.
Can you pass my email to Daniel Rensch? He's a really nice guy. He may gift me this membership.
Very nice.
Well, first of all, I am a really nice guy, and you know what? As long as you confess to cheating, I will gift you a membership.
Great, very nice guy, especially to cheaters, yeah? I mean, how can you do this publicly? How can you basically tell, okay, maybe the guy didn't have money and so on, but it's not a reason to cheat, and you reward him for cheating. Then your face, one of the major faces of your platform is openly cheating and admitting he's cheating in this game. Whatever the reasons, it cannot be, there is no excuse for that. And you pretend that you don't see it, or you even allow it. I mean, what is this? What is happening? I mean, serious questions to answer. Don't you think so?